Hello, great people. At last, Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don finally appoint ambassadors. 32 names. Now, Tinubu send go give Senate, say make una screen these people, make them go represent Nigeria for embassies and foreign missions abroad. And some of those people that were appointed have been generating a lot of reactions. One of them is just truly Reno Omokri. Fani-Kayode said he did there. Some names dey there wey be say you go the one that say wetin dey inspire Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How Bola Ahmed Tinubu take dey select this appointment? Who dey advise Oga Presido Bola Ahmed Tinubu? On this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, if you stick with me, I will be reviewing the appointment as made by Mr. President. I will be reviewing it with you, and also will be dissecting the issues. What is the personality of these people? What do they represent? What are the things that cast aspersion to their ability to represent Nigeria in a foreign mission? We'll be dissecting all this. How can these people help polish Nigeria's battered image in some of these foreign countries? How can they foster a good relationship between Nigeria and the country that they will be posted to? We'll be dissecting all these issues, cutting through the noise on this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, Dr. Mosh. If you dey watch me and you never subscribe to this channel, you dey miss so, because now every day I dey drop to read and I dey drop am as e dey day or to make sure say you subscribe and share this video, make other people for see am. Now let us go into the issues. 32 names have been appointed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 15 career ambassadors, 17 non-career ambassadors. What is a career ambassador? What is a non-career ambassador? I go explain that to you later, but make I give you some important background before I analyze the appointment of Reno Omokri, Fani-Kayode, and others. Make I give you one important background wey go help you understand the story better. You will recall that in September 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced the withdrawal of Nigerian ambassadors all over the globe. Nigerian ambassadors, now them be the image of Nigeria for all these embassies and high commissions abroad. They do a lot of activities where I will review to you in a moment. But in September 2023, Tinubu talk say make all of them, make them leave that particular position. Nigeria has a total of 109 missions comprising 76 embassies and 22 high commissions and 11 consulates. So it means say naturally the amount of people wey Nigeria need to represent them for all these other countries now 109, because Nigeria get 109 missions, and out of this 109 missions we get 76 embassies. It means say our embassy e dey for 76 countries, 22 high commissions and 11 consulates. Now you feel the one that say who are ambassadors? Before I go into what is a career and non-career ambassadors, let me read something to you that summarize it. Ambassadors represent Nigeria abroad and maintain diplomatic relations with host countries. Other functions include the promotion of foreign policy, protection of citizens, promotion of trade and investment, and gathering information for Nigeria. Not be only that, now that ambassador, now him go dey in charge. If you dey obodo oyinbo and your passport you don't expire, now that embassy where you go, the person where they lead am, now that ambassador. Not be only that one. Make I tell you another way ambassador they do. You see, if anybody will not be Nigerian, if you want to come Nigeria, you see that embassy where they go to collect Nigeria visa. Now those ambassadors, now they in charge. So ambassadors must be people that have good image, must be people that have national acceptability. And I will be going into how this affects Reno Omokri in particular in the moment ahead. If you stick with me, I will read to you the 32 names of the 15 career and non-career ambassadors. Who are these people? Make I reveal them to you, my dear people. You will recall that before these 32 names, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu earlier appointed 3 ambassadors. One is Ayodele Oke, is a native of Oyo State. Another one is Ambassador Amin Mohammed Dalatu from Jigawa State. Another one, the third one is retired Colonel Lateef Kayode Are from Ogun State. And people are saying that this Ayodele Oke say no be in charge when they find dollar way many for Lagos. You remember that story? But then President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed him, and the security agencies are saying, you don't get any yama for your record again. The Nigerian security agencies, they don't clear them. Now let us go to the 32 names, 15 career and 17 non-career ambassadors. Now the 15 career ambassadors, I will read their names out to you. But a career ambassador means that somebody that has been in the field of foreign relations and diplomacy, person wey don dey employed for Ministry of Foreign Affairs, wey be say e don dey do that thing all in life. they rise in rank, just as police officers have been promoted, just as military officers have been promoted. Now, a career ambassador is somebody that have been in that particular sector, if I can call it like that, all his life. He has been in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as an employee. He has risen through the ranks. He has occupied different positions in foreign embassies and missions, including Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So he has risen in ranks, and now the next stage for him or her is to be appointed as an ambassador. Non-career ambassadors are people that the president deems fit, that he believes that they have the charisma, integrity, and record to adequately represent Nigeria in foreign missions. That is the difference between career and non-career ambassadors. Now, let me go into the details for you. The non-career ambassadors, among the non-career ambassador nominees are Barrister Ogbonnaya Kalu from Abia State, former presidential aide. He's a former presidential aide. Reno Omokri from Delta State. I will come back to that of Reno Omokri in a moment because I have some analysis in that regard. Now, another one is former INEC chairman Mahmood Yakubu. You will recall that Mahmood Yakub was the one that superintended over the election that brought in Muhammadu Buhari. Should any katakata or magomago go on during that election? I've been waiting be the relationship between Mahmood Yakub and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When we say Bola Ahmed Tinubu, context say Mahmood can't go represent Nigeria for Obodo Yibo. Well, I leave that for the president to answer. But then, if you are asking about competent, that does he have the required qualification? Apparently, yes, because Mahmood Yakub, if my memory serves me right, is a professor of political science. So definitely we know about some of these international relations, diplomacy, and all that. Now, let us go into other details. We have former Ekiti State First Lady Erelu Angela Adebayo. We have former Enugu Governor Ifeanyi Ogwuanyi. Others are Tasiu Musa Maigari, a former Speaker of Katsina House of Assembly. We have Yakubu N. Gambo, a former Commissioner in Plateau State and former Deputy Executive Secretary of Universal Basic Education Commission. We have Professor Nora Ladi Dadut, a senator from Plateau. We have Otumba Femi Pedro. You will recall that Femi Pedro, now the former deputy, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu be governor of Lagos State. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu allegedly orchestrate how they remove him as deputy governor. But if I say they don't reconcile now Tinubu don't appoint him as ambassador. Another one is a Chief Fani-Kayode, former aviation minister from Osun State. Barrister Nkechi Linda Ufochukwu from Anambra State are on the nomination list. Also on the list is former First Lady of Oyo State, Fatima Florence Ajimobi, former Lagos Commissioner Lola Akonde, former Adamawa Senator Grace Bent, former Governor of Abia Victor Okezie Ikpeazu, Senator Jimoh Ibrahim, businessman. Jimoh Ibrahim na current senator now. Shey you go fit appoint person wey be current senator as ambassador. It means say he go vacate his seat in the Senate because he no fit be ambassador and make him be senator at the same time because Jimoh Ibrahim is a current senator. So I don't know the reason why Tinubu appoint him, but then it is at his he has the power to appoint anybody he so wishes. Now another person is former ambassador of Nigeria to the Holy See, Ambassador Paul Oga Adiku from Benue State. These are the 32 people that form the list of ambassadorial nominees, particularly the non-career ambassadors. Now, I won't go into the career ambassadors because the career ambassadors are people that you are not familiar with. These non-career ambassadors, as I described earlier, are people that the president deemed fit. They have not served in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Some of them don't even know anything about international relations. But the president just believed that based on their wealth of experience and their contribution to the development of Nigeria, they will be best to represent Nigeria abroad. So you can see, say, the people who I read to you now, former this, former that, former first lady, former governor, former senator, incumbent senator, you understand, former this, former that. Now, they make the list of career ambassadors. Now, let me tell you something that you need to know before I go into Reno Omokri and Fani-Kayode issue. These ambassadors comprises of 4 out of 15 women in the career ambassadors and 6 out of 17 in the non-career ambassadors. Let me advocate for more women inclusion in that regard, because 4/15 is not adequate. Shout out to all the women. What a man can do, a woman can do better, as they do say. 6 out of 17 is inadequate for women. So, Oga Presido, next time when you want to appoint, increase the scale of women. May women represent Nigeria the more. Now, let us go into the issue of Reno Omokri. Now, if you want to appoint somebody as an ambassador representing Nigeria in a foreign mission, that person must be somebody that is acceptable to majority of Nigerians. Let us look at the personality of Reno Omokri. Three things makes me think that Reno Omokri is not qualified for that particular position. Number one, the controversy surrounding his personality, particularly as reviewed by the former U.S. mayor representing Blanco, Texas, Mike Arnold, that Reno Omokri do arrange. He arranged them, made them come live, say Christian genocide in Nigeria. The outburst and some of the facts that came out of that particular visit of Mike Arnold and another American, I think that at this point in time, she is not the best for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to appoint somebody like Reno Omokri. We shouldn't be rewarding wrongdoing. If Reno Omokri truly brought those people, as testified against Reno Omokri by those people themselves, if truly say Reno Omokri arrange those people come Nigeria, then why are you rewarding somebody that want to act as Mr. Fix-It in the negative light? That appointing that person just few weeks when the Yama Katakata boss, it is not good enough. Another thing is that Reno Omokri does not seem to have a good image in the presence of the, should I say, the major ethnic groups in Nigeria. Let me use Igbos and the Hausa Fulani as example. Number one, the Igbos, you recall that presently in Nigeria, the most respected political figure, whether you like it or not, in the Igbo race is Peter Obi. Take it or you leave it. Anytime there's a presidential election and Peter Obi is on the ballot, Peter Obi will beat any other candidate flat because majority of his Igbo kinsmen believes in him. Now, Reno Omokri is one of the people that have been tackling Mr. Peter Obi back and forth. And the kind of disaffection that he shows towards Mr. Peter Obi may make some of our Igbo brethren, not all, but some, I can say a sizable number, not to like Reno Omokri. So if you now post him to a foreign mission, just make sure that you post him to an embassy that Igbos are not too many in that particular country. Post and go, not go post and go like Nigeria ambassador to China, for example. You know, say Igbos, they go China where? Then they import goods. Post and go country where we say Igbos, no today. Another thing, let's go to the Hausa Fulani, the most valuable political figure in the north is Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari is the most valuable figure. Even in death, most people in the north still reverse him. So if you appoint Reno Omokri to represent Nigeria in a country that Hausa Fulani are largely represented, it was Reno Omokri that did harass Buhari out of London. It was Reno Omokri that named himself Buhari Tormentor. So Reno Omokri cannot apparently be well loved or majorly loved by people from the north who believe in Muhammadu Buhari, that have consistently commanded the vote and loyalty of people in the north. And based on this reason, number one, the controversy as regards Mike Arnold, the U.S. mayor that was brought in on a mission to come and dispel the Christian genocide in Nigeria. Number two is that of Mr. Peter Obi, the way Reno Omokri have been criticizing Peter Obi, rightly or wrongly. Some of his criticisms are okay, but majority of them seems like a personal attack. So I see it as Bola Ahmed Tinubu rewarding Reno Omokri just because of how much or how best he can attack the opposition. Sometimes it's not by intelligence. It is by how stupid you can be. It is by how irrational, how illogical you can be. That is what can earn you appointment in Nigeria sometimes. The third one is that of Muhammadu Buhari. So based on this reason, I don't think that Reno Omokri will pass. Fani-Kayode, there's a lot of controversy to his name, but then he has maintained a bit of decorum than somebody like Reno Omokri. But I wish Bola Ahmed Tinubu the best of luck. It is his government. He can decide to act as he so wish and as he so please. The most important thing is that Let Nigeria succeed and put things in place for Nigeria to succeed. I wish Bola Ahmed Tinubu the best of luck. And anybody that he wants to appoint, because there's still more appointments to be made, make sure that these people are people that can represent Nigeria, are people that can bring Nigeria the good image that it deserves, are people that will be widely acceptable to Nigerians, and not only the Nigerians living in Nigeria, but Nigerians in diaspora, particularly the majority of the population in that particular country. If not, we go to see embarrassing video for social media very soon where they go to call out the ambassador of such countries. So the president should be aware. We cannot tolerate more embarrassment for Nigeria. We don't get enough embarrassment already. And thanks to Donald Trump for putting fire for Bola Ahmed Tinubu bomb. If not, maybe he won't appoint these ambassadors at this point in time. It's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.